Good afternoon and welcome all to June 13th Rugby Match, ARU versus USA Military Rugby in honor of our 250th anniversary. Officiating for us today are lead officials Julian Grant, 2 ARs, Craig Rawlings and George Pearson, and our fourth official, Jeff Peridnick. And then also the ARU lineup.
Starting front row, Tony, Colton Smith, Coach Felipe, and Donald Van Strader. And second row, our captain, Sergeant Paul Torres, Lance Cobble Duku, a back row made up of Major Lex, Major Victor, and Lance Bombardier, Kiko Miolo. A scrum half, Major Blackburn, a fly half, W1 Harris. On the wings, Cobble Rackaboo and WC Lover. And the centres, Stefan Sylvester and Lance Cobble Rackaboo. And the throwback, Stefan Harrison. On the bench, we have Cobble Cosmolavos, Cobble Dominic Miles, Stefan Baker, Lieutenant Colonel Clifford, Sergeant Pucky, W.P. Lawson, Lance Cobble Prasad, Cobble Corravilla, and Cobble Pudder.
Now for your USA team, starting at 3 and captain, Doc Red. 1, Roberto Cassiano Lazo. 2, Pat Murtaugh. 4, Kyle Melvin. 5, Tyler Stevens. 6, Don Pagar. 7, Sam Follinger. 8, Dakota Wirtz. 9, Adam D'Amico. 10, and co-captain, Ryan Berry. 11, Jason Blake. 12, John Piroli. 13, Rich Esau. 14, Jason Bland. 15, Noah Cooper. Finishers, 16, Alex Capolino. 17, Mike Fletcher. 18, Larry Williams. 19, Matt Booth. 20, Jacob Contreras. 21, Connor Bradford. 22, Jesse Henderson. 23, Dennis Munter. And 24, Alan McAllister. Please stand and join us for the playing of the British National Anthem. And now please join us in the USA National Anthem. Thank you.
Welcome to the Brigade Sports Complex, Prusmack Rugby Center, Annapolis, Maryland. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. We've got the USA military side versus the British Army Masters side. Just inside a kickoff, getting ready to get restarted here with a scrum to USA military. Beautiful day here in Annapolis. There were some that thought this might be a little too hot to get done. But a little storm yesterday and some breeze. It's worked out just fine. Really good push on the scrum there from British Army. Ball out to the backs. Looks like Noah Cooper's got somebody on the edge. And Jason's having a go, and try awarded right out of the gates. Really nice strike there from USA Military. That did not start off well. British Army got a really good push on that scrum. The 8-man for USA Military had a little trouble even getting that out of there because he was getting pushed back, but he got it to the backs. Nice smooth passing out to the edge. First line break was by Noah Cooper, and he made a great pass out to the wing. Jason, who was able to take it to the house and put 5 on the board for USA Military. Don't be distracted by the clock if it happens to get into the screen. It says 42 minutes, but what that means is 2 minutes and 27 seconds in. There might be some troubleshooting going on at the scorer's table as we speak. Conversion no good. So we will get the restart here, the kickoff from the British Army Masters side, down 0-5. Nice high kick. USA does a one-man lift to go up and get that ball out of there, and the attack shall begin. Oh, we got a loose ball. British Army has it. Ball on the ground, and USA right back at it. Looks like we got a forward pass. That'll be a scrum to the British Army. I think we were, thought we were pointing to a call, but we've got an injury on the British Army side. So as I alluded to earlier, if you were in the greater Annapolis area yesterday, this time of day yesterday was not where you would really want to be outside. You would avoid it at all possible, but a pretty substantial storm came through yesterday, and we are recovering nicely. There were some powder outages here in the area, but the breeze has picked up, and this is actually a very nice day in the shade. If you're into getting a little color. You could get that today for sure, but the breeze is just topping off the sunshine very nicely here at the Prusmack Rugby Center here today. As many of you know, this is the second matchup between these two programs, we'll call it, because it's two completely different U.S. teams than played on the West Coast. They played at SaberCat Stadium out in Seattle last Tuesday night, where the British Army team was victorious by a score of 31-27. And then the East Coast version of USA Military is who we're seeing today. They've had a couple Sunday sessions with about half the team, and then they've been at it collectively for the past 2 days and ready to play today. Good smorgasbord of service affiliation from the USA Military team. They have a handful of Marines, handful of soldiers, handful of sailors, one from the Coast Guard, a couple from the Air Force. Really good mix. As the crowd claps off that early injury. And we'll get the play going again with a scrum to the British Army. We had our stoppage from a forward pass, and here we go back at it. Another strong scrummage from the British Army side. Centers almost through the middle. Shoestring tackles, they like to call. Looks like we got a not rolling away call, so it'll be a penalty on USA. Just inside the 40 with not too much of breeze. And looks like they're going to kick for touch. And an excellent kick. That'll get them at 7 or 8 meters inside the 22, where the British Army will continue their attack. British Army is pretty notorious for having really good line-out work. So this will be a chance for them to demonstrate what they got. And pretty good lift there in the back. Play right off the edge. And they did manage to get a little bit of a line break there, and now they're at it. Good tackle by USA to stop that surge. Out the back. Cutting back in. Oop. And nice tackle by Sam Follansby. And we've got an arm up. I think it's going to be, once again, for not rolling away. British Army, very quick tap, and they are threatening. About 1 meter out. And once again, not rolling away. And so it looks like the British Army wants a scrum here, which I would say is probably a pretty smart call, since they've had 2 of 3 very dominating scrum downs thus far. British Army knocking on the door, as they say. And try awarded. Another good scrummage from the British Army and an 8-man pick, and that was pretty much a done deal once he got 4 steps under him. Just ran at the space and was able to put it down. I'd say we got a slight wind in the face of the kicker here. But, 22 meters out, shaded just off of the 15-meter line. This should be within reason and the capabilities of a seasoned man like the fullback. And holds true right inside the left post. And now British Army will take the lead 7-5. Crowd still filtering in here at the Prusmack Center. We are 8 minutes in. British Army 7, USA Military 5. And I think we're looking for an extra game ball as that conversion managed to find its way into the woods. And some, I would imagine, poison ivy needed to be navigated to get it cleanly. And we are off. Deep kick. Counter kick. Let that one bounce. But USA Military managed to get onto it. Nice take from the forwards there. Nice little tip pass out to the edge. It looks like we got a penalty on USA for not releasing. And the kick for touch is safely out. Looks like it'll be just inside the 10 meter. The British Army will resume their attack. So far, British Army is not only up by 2 points, but they're up on the technical side. As they're approaching these breakdowns, they're managing to pin down a player or two and get the non-releasing call. And in that previous instance, to go ahead and tie up that ball and get the not releasing call was also a very good defense, as there was plenty of support there, but they still managed to get in there and tie up that ball. Overthrow, passed out. USA Military now having a go with it. Good defense by the British Royal Army. Doc Israel there with a really nice carry. And he'll go back to sort of had a hurried tip there, pass into no one. But it looks like we're going to get a diving over call on the British Army. So USA Military will continue their attack from about dead center. A lot of times dead center. It's a question of whether or not to try to go for touch, because a little geometry will tell you it's a pretty long way. Noah Cooper didn't really get all of that, but he got it into touch. And now USA Military will have the ball probably about 8 or so meters from the 22. Hooker and the first jumper have a little conversation there about where this ball is going to go. Ref adjusts the tunnel. And nice throw in. Not a good exchange between the jumper and the 9. John Fiorelli makes a nice little carry there and gets a little extra as no one was on him. And The attack's off to the races. Nice little breakage of tackle. Might have been a little high there, and the referee concurs. So USA is going to play with a little bit of advantage here. And the ref's going to go ahead and blow it up and go back to the high tackle. So now's where we're probably going to see a little English to get it into touch. We have another mic?
That guy needs to go to hospital. Like, can you get the MT down here?
Okay, apologies as I'm going to have to take a quick break here to assume some facilitating for medical duties, but stay with us. The feed will remain, and we'll keep our eye out, stand by for the broadcast to continue at some point.
You have to be behind the ball. Like, you can't pass forward. Right. Yeah. So everyone has to be behind. You can't kick it forward. You can't pass it forward. Everyone has to be behind the ball. Or the person that's catching the ball. If the ball moves backwards very quickly, you have to run it. So they'll pass it and you go to it. So it's almost laterally or backwards. Never forwards. This is a scrum. The other team, this team, this round, it's either or down. Usually it's later on the outside. Like if they can get a nest ball, kind of. But if the run doesn't like how like straight or safe the scrum is, they'll call it off and do it again. And then if you get too many threes, they'll just stop it and line out.
Hands up, everybody. Go, White.
Safety, like there's so many rules that are different now than when I used to play, of like the cadence, of the safety, it's basically because you go next. Because all the, as soon as you engage, all the weight is left on shoulders. So if they nosedive,
There you go, Ryan.
yeah, they're passing it backwards, but it's not. What's number 10's position? He's back. That's Ryan. Yeah. Okay. He's under wing.
So where you are standing, you cannot move forward. Wait.
Out of there.
Nice ball.
Nice.
Put it on the ground. Yeah, there you go.
The red guy. Yes. Okay.
I love how they
See that first 15? They're supposed to interlock your shoulders, like go under here. That's the behind it.
Get him out, get him out.
Head, shoulder, up, area to like form a longer rough, or that's where you go. How they're right there.
Space, space.
That's an up.
Back's in, back's in.
Drop it forward. That's not yeah. He's still teaching yeah, it's
Oh, he almost dropped it.
Ball's out. Oh, they got some extra bodies out there. Come on, man!
Some of those dudes are so big that when they're falling, just without any movement, they're still gaining like 2 to 3 pounds. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're like, zoom out of sight.
Oh, yeah, this one's actually just as small. Yeah, it's no. I have a couple of
Come on in.
No. Written just school. So they just made a kid.
I'd like to see photos but I've never seen of what No, I saw you.
Keep going.
All right, we are back. Took care of a couple medical things. We're back in the saddle. In the meantime, we've got 12-5 British Army over the USA military team, and British Army driving now. Line out to them at about the 22 meter. A little bit of a back and forth. Definitely a physical match between these two teams. Lots of conversing about the laws between the two teams and the officials so far. Some witty banter. This would be a good day to have the feed from the mics of the ref to see what the discussions are actually about. It looks like there was a knock on off the top. It'll be a scrum down to USA Military. Breeze is dropped off, unfortunately, for the spectators and participants today. Oh, got a loose ball back there. And the 9 for USA got taken into touch, so it'll be a line out to British Army. Trent continues with a pretty dominant scrum from the British here this afternoon. Their forward play is pretty outstanding. Line outs and scrums, and they're kind of demonstrating that today. Quicker than average line out there. A little bobble off the top, but managed to get a good drive on that first strike. And British Army getting it out wide and very wide. And there we go. We got offsides, so the ref will take the mark back to the spot of the penalty, but it looks like we might have a USA player down. Looks like the USA player is Tyler Stevens. He was just having a moment there with the trainer. Appears to be good to go, ready to get back after it. And made that assessment before the refs got done with their discussion regarding the previous offsides by USA. So about 8 meters out. British Army's asking for another scrum. I think they're going to ask for as many as they can get today since it's going so well. Last time this close, it was an 8-man pick, pretty effective. Once again, very dominant. But the flanker on the opposite side, I believe that was Dom Paga, snuffed out that 8-man pick to the week. Usually you don't run in the direction of the 9 because there's an extra person there, but he did. Got past the 9, but there was Paga to bring him down. The ball ends up going into touch, and it looks like it's a line out to USA. We are just about 30 minutes into the first half. And I think the heat and humidity started to take a toll on both sides. Still playing very hard, but in between stoppages, there's definitely people taking a breath, getting used to the conditions and getting the rest where they can. Ball goes straight back for a clearance kick, and it doesn't make its way out. USA made a pretty valiant effort for that ball, but I think Noah Cooper realized he wasn't really on his feet, so he kind of got himself out of that. It's a nice, strong, hard run from the British Army forwards here. Exceptional line drive. You're seeing a lot of meters after contact, and that is because of the leg drive. Back over the left side, really quick pass. And pass out, that's retrieved by USA. And they got the ball right inside their 5 meter. A little go right there, and probably looking to clear this ball as soon as they can. And there it goes. But this one will make itself scarce and get into touch. And USA gets a little breathing room. Looks like the British Army will have that line out just outside the 22 meter. So any of our spectators / family members from overseas that are watching our broadcast today, welcome to Annapolis, albeit virtually. And if you are related to Mr. Ratu, he is fine. He is the one that I disappeared for a little while about. He just needs some stitches. He's in good spirits. And in fact, he's showing off his wound a little too much. The doctors are trying to get him to keep that covered up. And here comes the line out to the British Army. A little over the top. Looks like Jack Murtaugh had a piece of that and got it back. USA will continue their attack here. Driving. I don't know. Plenty of support there. I'm not. Ooh. We had a nice little offload to the wrong team there, so USA back in possession. Looking for another clearance kick here from Noah Cooper, and he does manage to get the kick. But penalty was called on offsides on the British Army, so USA will get a chance to kick it into touch, have a quick tap that wouldn't be that quick anymore, or call for a scrum, but my money says this is going to go to the foot of Noah Cooper as far down the field as he can get it and manage to keep it into touch. And there is Exhibit A. That'll give him about 20 meters of breathing room, and USA will resume their attack. Pretty good crowd here today at the Prusmack Rugby Center. That was in baseball what you would call a balk. If you start a throw from the hooker position, you got to finish it. You can't double pump it. So the ref called that, and the British Army knew exactly what to do with that. Quickly got it to the 15 meter, kicked it through a mark, and took off running, and they will add to their tally. That's going to be 17-5 before the conversion, and that conversion should be money in the bank. Dead center on the posts. Yeah, so for those of you that didn't understand my baseball analogy, there's lots of rules on what a baseball can do once he starts his motion or goes to freeze with the runners on base. And if he screws that up, it's player gets the base. Well, as the hooker, once you start that throw's got to leave your hands and go. If you double pump it, it's a turnover to the other team. And you don't see it that often, but the British Army was ready to get that show going. They picked up on what the penalty was, moved it right to where they needed to go, and were able to capitalize on that with 7 points. And we're now British Army 19, USA 5. Really beautiful high kick. believe that was Blaze that was able to tip that back in. USA able to go get it. I was going to say that got a knock on there. Defense arrived around the same time that the ball did. Makes it for a pretty difficult to handle pass. So now we'll have a scrum to the British Army. About to enter our 38th minute. And we got boring in. That looks like the loose head for USA. So one of the advantages of having a nice, tight, strong scrum is you get some forward momentum to the attack, and you get the back defense on their back foot. But if you can inflict your will and get some penalties, for that example, the British Army's, just out inside the 10-meter line. They get the penalty, they get the kick for touch, and now they're, about 8 meters inside the 22. So significant benefits to be able to control the scrum, especially if you can accumulate some penalties. Got an injured British Army player down, but he appears to be up and stretching out whatever that was that had him on the turf for a bit.
He's very good at moving picture stuff. I've always seen that.
You have a stoppage. So we got about 2.5 minutes left in the half. British Army up 19-5 on USA Military. Maul here. Nobody's really sure where it's going. Went a little sideways one way and then the other. Getting towards max participation. A lot of people in there. Looks like the ball finally made its way to the ground. And now the British Army will begin their attacks. Really good defensive play. But an even better offload after that defensive play. And the British Army will cut through the middle for a score. Some good rugby out here today. British Army starting to show their strength as we wind up the first half. Some quality play on both sides. Seeing some good ball movement, some good defense. Has all the vibes of a friendly for sure. A couple substitutions already for USA. Try to find that special mix, chemistry going to get something going before halftime. Another nice high kick, mishandled but backwards. box kick. It's going to be fielded by Noah Cooper. Somehow does a dance, looking for some offloads.
Come on!
And not sure if we had a knock on or just a loose ball, but ref blows it up, and that'll take us into halftime. And at halftime, here in Annapolis, Maryland, at the Prues Mac Rugby Center, is the British Army Masters Team 26, USA Military 5. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll see you back after the half.
Number 3.
snacks, and what have you. We're about to kick off the second half of the East Coast version of the British Army versus USA Military East Coast version here at the Prusmack Rugby Center. Got a beautiful day for it. Right now there's actually a bunch of Naval Academy men's rugby players passing the ball around. They're excited to get back at it. Preseason will start in August. It's got a nice lazy day, friendly feel to it here today, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very sunny.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I've said this a couple times today, but yesterday was ugly. It was hot, it was humid, and the breeze has kind of, cleaned things up as far as the heat, but it still is pretty humid. This is probably the best spot in the house because we're in the shade. We're getting more breeze than everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to go to Washington yesterday and see the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which was a great ceremony, but it was hot to watch it. So,
yeah,
the boys were well hydrated.
Yeah. So, Rob, go ahead and introduce yourself, because usually I'm on here with Devin Smiley, and any of our YouTube fan enthusiasts will notice right away that this is not the guy from Connecticut.
Yeah, my Scottish dulcet tones. So yeah, I'm Major Rob Mitchell. I'm the Director of Rugby of the Army Masters team, and my remit is to sort of coordinate and oversee the run of the side on a day-to-day basis outside of my own day job.
Yeah, not to be confused with the manager.
Not to be confused with the manager.
Although you and I have been doing a bunch of manager stuff here today.
Yeah.
But anyways, zooming out, it's great to have you guys in town. We hope you enjoy your time. When I first heard, let's do a rugby tour, 250th anniversary. Let's do the West Coast. Let's do the East Coast. It sounded great, and then the planning started. I'm like, I think this is going to happen, and here we are on a sunny day in Annapolis, one half in. Pretty neat.
Yeah, and as you said, we were across in Seattle last week, kindly hosted by the Seattle Seawolves. We played at their Starfire Stadium against a pretty physical West Coast US military side, at least we said. Conditions slightly cooler than this today, but now being hosted by the US Naval Academy, which is really appreciated to get this tour off the ground. And again, looking forward to the US guys coming across to us in November for Remembrance. Good.
Yeah, it's the USA military side is, fairly new. I think they're like 3 or 4 years into this. And the genesis was that military sides in the fairly recent past, like last 10 years, has all been sevens. And sevens is great, but there's some rugby enthusiasts that want to do 15s, and that's what this club is all about. Yeah, so those are some of our men's players. That's a neat little trick. That little chicken wing 30 meters out.
Get him in the sevens.
Yeah. Yeah, so the men's side here doesn't get to do too much sevens because of the way the seasons and the playoffs work. They just keep winning. I think they've been to the final 3 out of the last 4 years, 4 of the last 5 years. So they keep playing 15s all the way through the 7th season.
So as well as the British Army Masters side, we also have our own British Army Sevens team that play on the UK circuits. And a lot of the players themselves will go off and play for various representative Sevens teams on the various circuits from across Europe and throughout the UK as well. So our Fijian friends love a bit of sevens.
Yep. It seems like if you talk about sevens for long enough, something comes up that rhymes with Fiji.
You see this for me?
I think that started with Mr. Sarevi. And I think both sides squeezed about another 4 minutes out of the air conditioning, and the referee agreed to. But that was a smart move today.
So it looks to be just one change to the Army side for the second half. Koplo Kotobolavu and shirt 26 coming on at hooker for Koplo Felipe.
USA made some changes before half. trying to find the formula. And it looks like they got pretty much the same side that they went into the break with.
W1 Harris, Chris Harris, in what is supposedly his last game for the Masters, kicking us off the second half.
Famous last words.
Yeah. He's a character.
And another really nice high kick. They'll get the lifter up. Not handled cleanly.
It's not as an easy skill that to get those lifters up and after kickoffs. It's good to see the American guys giving it a go.
Yeah, it's a acquired skill and a perishable one for sure.
Yeah.
Valiant effort to keep that clearing kick in, but a stumble foot landed outside a touch, and it'll be a line out to USA. So how many games do you guys play in the season?
So we come together monthly, starting about September, and the plan for this year is we'll do an open trial for the Army players who are interested in playing for us. And then we'll play a game each month, leading up to an inter-services campaign against the Navy and the RAF, which is held in May. Good break. Good tackle.
Really nice take there.
That's what I get.
By one of our Air Force veterans, Jason. Little pod play, fighting to get to the ground.
Yeah, good line speed there by Mike Sylvester.
Yeah, he came up
Offside.
hard. The refs do have a intercom system, so I think that offsides might have been called in. I think it was an earlier play. It wasn't the good line speed from your center on that tackle after that.
Yeah, good nudge.
Nice kick. So for our spectators that are fairly new, you saw a penalty on the British there, so the U.S. team was able to kick for touch, and as far down the line as they can get it out, that's where they get their line out. But they don't get their line out cleanly. But nice clean up by the 10 to the center, John Fiorelli has a little take there. It looks like we have a pretty significant injury.
Yeah, a slightly high shot there from Shane Niall in the middle of the thing, I think. Perhaps open to referee interpretation, but that's what he wants to see. That's what we have to give him. Corporal Juku on the floor there. Royal Logistic Corps chef.
Didn't see the play where he was injured, but I did see 2 extra rolls, which were not him trying to get out of the way. It looked like he was in a pretty good deal of pain. But there he is. Looks like he's hopped up, shaking it off, and he's going to jog right back to his teammates and get back after it.
Yeah, he's a big, tough character. He came on board with us just before the tour. We had a couple of guys drop out through work commitments, going on operations and stuff. A call went out for some players, and he put his hand up, and he's been a great addition to the squad.
Proved his worth.
He has indeed, yeah.
Be another line out to the U.S. after a kick for touch. Last couple lineouts have been a little discombobulated. And continue.
Unfortunate overthrow there. And this is an area we've kind of targeted throughout the tours. You know, we've got players with a lot of experience here, and the set piece for us playing regular rugby in the UK is, you know, something we really work hard on. And an area that we picked apart the RAF and the Navy in our inter-services, so it's an area we want to go after, especially the scrum time here. You should see some good work by our front row here.
Oh,
hopefully.
That's been, it's definitely been the upper hand in the scrums for the British today.
Yeah. And that's that's the step difference, I think, between us and you guys is we're used to that set piece, but, you know, other than the physicality of the Americans and the fitness levels, just the nuance of the set piece that we perhaps just have a little bit better idea of the dark arts.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the technical stuff, it appears in many instances that you guys have the upper hand today. But something to note, United States, like a lot of people find rugby when they go to university.
Yeah.
So that's starting a little late in the game.
Yeah, if you find the game late in the day, it's hard to sort of, you know, as the game grows in America with the World Cup coming up, it's going to be, you know, the growth of this game in this country is, you know, if you look at the other sports you've got going on, the depth of talent you have as athletes go, it's, you know, it's looking promising for the country.
Yeah, it's something we've been talking about for years, and it is growing, and everybody's excited about the wave of the, you know, men's and women's World Cups coming up, because that's definitely going to do a lot to promote it.
Changes being made there then. Major Tom Blackburn coming off, replaced by Warrant Officer Mikey Lawton. Gunner Steve Vatsadragu and Colour Sergeant Smith being replaced in the front row. Replaced by Staff Sergeant Baker for his 10th cap in the Army Masters, which is a milestone for us. And Lieutenant Colonel Chris Clifford.
Oh, that's a lot of caps. Really good offload by the 8-man in the front of that pod. Great job of fighting to get back inside.
Good chop, great tackle.
Yeah, that's Doc Israel. That's one of our legends.
Overcooked that.
Yep. Let's go straight out.
Good phase play there, good defence with the Americans as well. Nice low chop tackle. Low you go, high you die.
Especially against a couple of these guys on the British side. Some large humans.
Yeah. We also found that last week again across in Seattle. Some of the guys across there from your side were, enormous.
Go high, you die. I'm stealing that one.
Yeah. Teach that to the P4 kids back home.
Got it. Looks like got us for not straight there. Yeah, just like you were talking about the set piece. You know, you want to do so many things. If your set piece is not really coming together, it's hard to even get to the stuff you've been working on.
Solid. Good contest.
Right before it was probably going to be blown up. Got the ball out there. Yep.
Nice turnover, well done.
Yeah. Jack. Oh, no. Quick tap there. USA having a run. Oh, loose ball. I'm going to go ahead and call offsides.
A little bit of lack of discipline by the Army team there, just compounding errors, giving the Americans to get a bit of foothold on the ground here. And they'll put pressure on the line out when coming. It was interesting talking the other night to the guys on the West Coast about the Genesis team around, helping support mental health and how that's really important for this sort of group of guys, whether they're combat veterans or not, and that's sort of an area we like to support back home as well. So it's good to hear the sort of orange of this organisation as well. It's good.
Oh yeah, that's it's not something that's shunned or shied away from anymore, which is really good to see. I think USA might have got away with a little knock there. Nice leg drive there on that pod.
Nope. Nice step, good tackle. Get a bit of shape here for the Americans. Going through the phases. Nice. They'll be unlikely to catch him. Although he's giving it a good go.
No, Cooper's going to make it so the kick's at least going to be difficult.
Great try by Copper Rockaby there, Army Sevens player. We got a hat-trick last year in the inter-services campaign and subsequently man of the match. He's got wheels.
And he can sing too.
He can sing, yeah. He's just been across to Fiji for a month doing a pastoral tour back home in Fiji.
Spreading the good word?
Spreading the good word, yeah. So he unfortunately missed their RAF game because of that, but that's the importance of faith to these boys.
Oh yeah. That's unfortunate for USA. They had a little attack going there, got a little loose with the ball, and turned into 5 more points for the British Army.
Yeah, it looked quite a promising phase of play by the Americans. Going to put some good shape on the ball. Perhaps just pushed it a little bit too early.
Yeah, the wing Blaze looked like he had nowhere to go. Sidestepped a couple people, got through an arm tackle, had a nice little break there. But unfortunately, ball ended up on the ground, and he was already in 3rd gear and just misses the inside of the left post.
It looks like Cropple Jack Prasad's warming up to come on the pitch. Jack has represented Fiji 10 times. Ex-Army senior player and a bit of a legend in the Army Rugby Union, so see what he can do when he comes on with a bit of space.
So little, coming up on 12 minutes into the second half. Nice deep kick by Cooper. And that will have gone directly into touch. A little adrenaline there.
Hope for a bit of win, probably. And that's W2 Lovonur coming off and replaced by Sergeant Ignatius Putty, who's actually a tailor for the Guards division. He does a feature of the red tunics and stuff in London.
Oh, really?
He's the one that makes those and makes them all nice and tidy.
The first shorthand I saw of him on a roster, I did a double take. Iggy Putty.
Yeah. It's because no one could spell Ignatius.
Yeah, it's too many syllables. Now the British Army scrum right at midfield as a result of the too deep straight out kick off the kickoff. Kick had a little spin on it there.
Yeah,
Died right on the vine.
stopped dead, didn't it?
USA managed to get a hold of it. They're going to see if they can put a dent in the line, get a little play in here.
Let's go White! That's it! Work over!
Oh, another offside penalty there.
Jack on the edge. The 8-man puts it on his foot. There's the elder statesman, has a nice little take.
It's the USA kicking the knock-on advantage there. And subsequent penalty for the British Army.
British Army player down. Time is off.
So that's Sergeant Paul Toro on the ground there, the captain for today. Stalwart of the side. Artillery sergeant, won't want to go out that way.
But at a natural stopping point like this. Yeah. We were playing on the ball overnight.
It's always a slippery slope. You know, tactically, when you're right there in front of the 22 or behind the 22 and you got the penalty, you don't like playing that close to your own
Yeah.
try line, but you can kick away your advantage.
It's a good variation, Laws. Keeps the game flowing.
It does. Typically, two big rules for laws, especially the changes, and they're usually for safety and or speed of play, and typically in that order. And American football fans would say, speed of play, like, you need it faster than this? You guys even don't have huddles.
Really loud.
Booming kick. That'll get the British Army line out to just outside the 22.
Good kick by Staff Sergeant Mikey Sylvester, recently promoted to warrant officer.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Overthrow there.
Cap manages to get a hold of that one. He's a little by himself. Mike Fletcher comes in, cleans that up, saves that ball. A lot of people rolling around down in there.
Good feet.
Yeah.
Real good.
Oh, that's going to be high. Still got the advantage from the neck grab. Pretty good leg drive there. USA's got an attack going. The ref's seen enough. He'd like to take it back to the spot of the foul.
Yeah, started on the shoulder and slipped up, so hopefully he doesn't go to the pocket here, but just a penalty? No.
Yep. Hasn't been a lot of high tackles today.
No.
I thought USA was going to be in trouble for getting pinned in rucks because that happened like 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm like, 4 and 5 is where we get into card territory. But high tackles are one that doesn't have to be a trend. If the ref doesn't like it enough, he can go ahead and say, all right, we're not doing that today. Off you go. So that'll be 10 minutes for our artillery sergeant.
Riley and I watched, remember Rachel?
It'll be interesting to see how the Army decided to adapt this now without having another man in the scrum.
Right. Could even out the pushing problem USA's having so far. That looked like a good throw and a decent jump, but couldn't bring it down.
Not entirely clear what that was for. He's got a free kick, is he?
He is. I'm assuming somebody was performing some kind of nonsense while somebody was in the air.
That's in the line out. I don't know what's happening in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, line out shenanigans. If
Yeah.
somebody's messing with somebody in the air, sometimes you'll get that free kick.
Where's the social? We passed it some. It's a couple girls out.
Stan and Joe's.
Is it in town?
West Street.
Stan and Joe?
Yeah. Stan and Joe's.
This little drive here. Oh. Pills left on the ground. We got a whistle. I think there might have been some crisscrossing.
is that what he's given?
Yeah, I think it's obstruction.
So we'll see now if the Americans can capitalise on that one man down in the scrum.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do some moving around of the puzzle pieces, but if the 8 goes out, that's easy. Flanker goes out, typically go. And something.
Not quite steady, I think.
Yep. I think they might have started getting after it before he did the crouch behind set.
Not like props to be trying to early engage and
No.
up to all kinds of shenanigans.
She works year round. This session is
Steady platform for the Americans. So we can do set piece.
Oh, there's Blaze again, wing.
Yeah, he's looked good. Good feet, powerful athlete.
Keep it going, keep it going. Wait.
Yeah, that looked like it might have been a little bit from the side. I see the arm go up. Yeah, so he's going to see what they can get done here while playing under the advantage.
Good hands, good hands. Rock out, rock out. You got it. Sprint! What are you?
Oh,
Try awarded. He called time off. Looks like he wants to talk to the touch judge.
it's done well if he's got that down. No try. No, he's going back for the penalty.
Original advantage.
Good hands, Larry! Good hands!
It also would have been held up. I wasn't.
Push, 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 push! Push, push, push!
Fletcher on that first take.
That's it.
Larry has a nice go on the second one, and they're getting warm here.
Get it out of there.
Looks like he got not releasing.
It could be someone else taking a 10-minute break, I think.
The penalties down there are dangerous because if you're committing a penalty that's preventing a try and they
Yeah.
get a penalty try, what comes with that, the special prize, is somebody's got to go off.
That's very true. We just need to show a bit of discipline here. We're racking up too many penalties in this red zone of the game. But it's good sustained pressure by the Americans. Keeping us on the back foot and putting us under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, good fight in the boys late in the game here.
I mean, yeah, up to 15.
Our 60th minute approaching.
Number 17 there, familiar face in the game earlier on in the year.
Oh yeah, Mikey Fletcher.
Yeah, good carry.
Yes.
Yeah!
Sam Felsby gets it down.
That's what I'm talking about! Let's go USA!
Hard fought there,
Yeah, well deserved that one. That was a good bit of pressure.
taking advantage of the man down situation, kind of even things up in the scrums, lineouts. And pick and goes down there.
Now they gotta go.
Yeah, Mike Fletcher's been playing all Navy so long, I don't remember when he wasn't playing.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Literal straight shot.
Let's go, Ryan!
Someone didn't bring the kicking boots.
That's okay, baby!
Sounds like somebody's playing the soundtrack from the USA Paraguay soccer last night. Yeah, World Cup soccer has begun in the madness.
Yeah, first time Scotland's made that in about 20 years. We play the mighty Haiti tonight.
Scotland and Haiti, those two.
Wonder tie.
How do you guys not play each other that often? So we are at our water break of the second half. For those of you that didn't know, if the heat and the humidity reach a secret combination of, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but if it's hot and it's humid and everybody agrees upon it, 20 minutes, we have a water break. As I mentioned with the laws, they typically are for safety and speed of play. Our water breaks are a safety issue, as both of these teams are riddled with active duty service members and a couple veterans sprinkled in. You know, staying hydrated and not messing with nature is part of the business, so we are observing that today. You guys were happy to find out that we do that around these parts, weren't you?
We were, yeah. It's someone we were quite strict on back in the UK is, heat injuries and stuff. Yeah. And with the spike in temperature between here and Seattle the last couple of days, it's someone we making sure the boys are getting plenty of fluids of the right kind, cool towels, ice, all that sort of good stuff, and a bit of shade. So, and as a Scotsman, I stay under the shade as much as possible.
You and me both.
Yep. Well, still got the opportunity to give a shout out to the guys who went home early from this tour, our captain Sam Richardson and Ben Fulton, who are both watching today. I hope your travels were good, and we miss you guys.
We didn't go, but Sarah and Josh, they were.
All right, time about to go back on. British Army will be kicking off after the USA try. We are at 31-10. British Army.
Yeah, there's one thing no, it's next to that. Yeah, there's Nats, the baseball field, and there's Audi, which is the
I think our artillery sergeant went off at 56 minutes.
Yeah, I do.
He's got probably 5 left in the bin, and he'll be back.
We have Corporal Coravolia here on the 29 shirts in front of us, who's actually played for the US Army at Sevens, at the San Diego Sevens. He was across an attachment with the team and turned out for those guys, so he's a bit of a mixed allegiances today.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Army 7th Squad here in the U.S. has been quite outstanding for about a decade. 12 years.
Yeah, he got a good picture with the centre from the team last week in Seattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they both played together in the 7th team together. It's quite a cool little moment.
Yeah, I think the Marine Corps won the 7th championship in 2014, and the Army's won it every year since. With the exception of, I believe, 2021.
Yeah?
The Army said we're not going for COVID. Oh, that was a double pump. Got away with it. Switch to the outside center. Nice take.
Oh, nice one, White. That's 623.
We're in a bit of shape now.
Spread the line.
That probably would have been forward. But the arm's going up the other way.
He did get a supervisor.
Set the line.
Just require a bit of patience here. Go through the phrases. Keep the shape.
Get low. Oh, yeah.
Good tackle.
He has, yeah. He goes through phases. Get him down!
Good tackle. Nice attack and shape, but good disciplined defensive by the Americans. Well done.
I think the line judge told the referee that that last pass was forward, so it won't be a line out. We'll go to a scrum here. About 5 meters forward to the 5 meter. Some easy math will tell you they're about 10 meters from the try line. Terrified of math in public, but sometimes I'll put myself out there. And scrum to USA. John Fiorelli with a nice take there. And that's coming right our way. And it'll be a British Army line out after the clearance kick.
Big shift by Shane Nyall there, who normally plies a trade for Coventry in the Championship. Lucky had him on the tour, replaced by Corporal Dominic Bow of the Rifles Regiment.
Mishandled ball, but backwards. That carry lasted about 7 seconds longer than I thought it was going to last.
Well, he was teasing him a bit there.
He was.
Great line.
Yeah. Nice inside pass.
Step.
Off the ground.
Some high shot now. Again, good discipline with the Americans' defence. We're just going a bit side to side here with the British. not come anywhere in the midfield and just shuffling us out.
That was a smart play by Jesse Henderson. It looked like he was a little high, and then he quickly went low. Got away with it. Line out to USA here. Ref wants to see a little more room in the tunnel. Tunnel's supposed to be 1 meter wide. If you're not trying to make it a little more narrow than that when you're defending, you're just not trying hard enough. And successful throw and catch until we went to put it to the line. Let's move back inside by John Fiorelli. Back to Noah Cooper. Another clearance kick. And some fanfare over a spectator making a nice catch.
I mean, his kicking technique's not the prettiest, but it works. Does the job.
A little discussion on what they're going to run here. Nice throw and catch. Little maul. Little chicken wing out the back. Really strong take.
Oh.
Oof.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Several dummies involved there. Connor Bradwich, i.e. Scrappy, tries something special knowing he had the advantage, which is a good move.
Yeah, big hit by Dom there. Just slipped over the shoulder, but you've got to be whiter than white in these kind of games. The referee's been hot on that all game, that high tackle, so justified penalty.
Yeah, you gotta get smart on who's officiating, and if you don't have the resources to research and what their pet peeves are, the first 10 minutes is where you got to start.
Yeah, you'll soon find out.
Looks like that's Ryan Berry that's being attended to. I saw some tape action going there. He might have just got his foot and sneaker taped. And the kick for touch gets him to just inside the 10 meter. Be a line out to USA. Took a minute to get a ball back in play, but here we go.
Good line out.
Yeah.
Solid, that's good. Nice shape. Nice width. Good Bill Americans found the edge there.
Yeah, well, it was an errant pass, and Merry Christmas, it came popped right up into Jesse Henderson's arm as he was putting it into fourth gear. Got past midfield, tried to do a little extra. And we'll have a scrum to the British Army. A slight bit forward. So that'll be a scrum to USA.
Just lacking a bit of cohesion and patience with the British team here. Try to chuck it around. Players not played much together. Some new guys to the tour, and you can kind of see it's stuttering a little bit. So we'll see how they do in defence this time.
Again.
Good tack by Paul Tora. Good shape of Mer. Yeah. Good hands.
Keep going! Let's go!
10th and an offload. Looks like we'll have a knock forward. Yeah, you want to play quick, and then sometimes that last little offload.
That's coach killer, isn't it?
So we'll have a scrum to the British Army. Taking a little longer to get these scrums going here in the 72nd minute.
Yeah, I'm sure the guys will be happy with a little break there.
Yeah.
Come on, get her.
This is the second time we've gotten to see him really get after it. Oh, wow.
That's a penalty try. That could have well been a bit different, but I suppose there's plenty of guys covering it. Rack showing his gas again. Two wingers showing that Army 7's link up.
Ref for having a discussion.
Yeah, I think what he's looking at here is the kick forward. Would he have had the pace to get through? Possibly, but there's probably enough cover there to not warrant a penalty try, despite me saying it. I think that's probably he's talking to his assistant referee now for.
Confirmation, deliberation.
They taste so good.
He put it on his foot kind of at the last minute. And sometimes it's hard to let up with the tackle.
Yeah. I don't think goes out, well, he's going for his card. I don't think he's anything cynical on it. He committed to the tackle, but he's going off for 10 anyway.
Yeah, see, I don't know. You got to look at the whole picture.
Yeah, it's hard in that split second to, pull out of a tackle like that when you've chased a man down.
And there's 7 minutes to go, and it's
Yeah.
31-10.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's 1,000 degrees.
so this will be a kick for touch for the British Army. And USA will be playing a man down for the duration of the match. You get sent off in rugby, it's a 10-minute fine, if you will. Today we even have special chairs that you have to come sit in. We've had 2 people go to the bin. But in Jesse Henderson's case, there's only 7 minutes left. Ooh. Maul almost ended up going into touch.
Yeah, well spoiled.
Oh, yeah, you could absolutely do that with more.
British will play this short now. Ashton fades together, I imagine.
It's a lot of risks. And like in a Hail Mary option.
Ball's at the back there. Joe Baker. Ball down. Trying his 10th cap. Well done, Joe Baker. It's been a bit of a weapon of ours this year as the tight 5 rumbling and rolling around the fringes. Once those big guys get going, it's hard to stop them.
Yeah. And that was a low carry. Hard to get under that.
As I said, there you go. How you die.
That was like a tractor. He picked that ball up, and I'm like, uh-oh. But nobody came up, and he put it into gear, and that became a problem.
We found out last week in the scrums against the West Coast US side, you know, the initial 2-3 seconds of scrum time, very competitive, you know, very strong, and it's just that scrum stamina, that time in the legs, probably by our guys a little longer, and that's where the pressure comes through.
Yeah, and it really starts to show towards the end of the match.
Wilder things to have happened.
Pulled it.
Pulled to the left.
So we have the British Army 36, USA Military 10.
It's been a good game, good competitive game, played in the right spirit. It's good to see.
Yep, no, good friendly going here. Seen some good things on both sides. Very strong in the set piece from the British Army. Scrummages and lineouts. USA's cleaned up their act since the first half in both the scrum and the lineouts.
Nice nudge. Yeah, made that competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, slightly forward.
He never released. No, he's got the arm out. Oh. And we'll go right back to the foul.
Hands away to get that. Yeah. We've seen that time and time again. Army to twig on to the fact he's not, doesn't like the hands in the ruck.
Yeah.
Good tackle. Big carry. Good carry.
Yeah. Connor having to dig that out there. Oh, a little space there.
There's a mismatch there. Still identified by the 10. Good scrag tackle by Baker.
Good job getting north and south there. Nice carry by Larry. Scooting in. Maybe get a little drive going here, getting close. Right about the 5 meter. Delayed call. Try awarded.
That's my
Well deserved try there. The Americans building phases. Guys are looking a bit tired on their feet, but still working hard. The Americans pushing through the phases and not letting the pressure up.
Yeah, no, that was good. And to see him, this stage of the game, game kind of in hand, still fighting and getting those hard-fought tries is nice to see.
And I don't know if you can hear that on the net now, but someone decided to play the bagpipes for our very own Dave Best back home, who loves the bagpipes. He doesn't, he hates them.
Sounds like it's a Journey song with bagpipes.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Everybody's cheering for that kick. It did not go through.
No.
USA 15, British Army 36. 1 minute to go in regulation time. British Army will get us kicked off here.
Just before we wrap up this match, I just want to thank both the team on the West Coast and you, Murph, for helping arrange this game over on the East Coast, and the hospitality and all those good things have been very, very well received, and hopefully it's a relationship we can build on for years to come.
Oh, you bet. This was a great idea from the beginning, and I'm thrilled we were actually able to make it happen. And I hope this is something that we get to enjoy year after year with the next group of warriors that come down the pipe.
Paul Tura going for the 3.
I think he's like, can we kick for points? He's like, do you know there's no time left?
I think it might find he takes this in his last appearance in a Masters shirt. As he retires from the Army later this year.
And he's going to tell the story that in his last game, the last thing he did was try a penalty point, and nobody's going to believe him. And he made it.
Nailed it. Well done, Paul.
So, from Annapolis, Maryland, the Prusmack Rugby Center, final score, the British Army Masters team 39, USA Military 15. Great day at the Brigade Sports Center. Really good sportsmanship. Hard-fought game on both sides. Saw some really good rugby today. Hope you guys enjoyed the festivities. It was a pleasure bringing it to you from Annapolis, Maryland. Thanks so much for jumping in, Rob. It was a nice add-in to the broadcast, and hopefully we'll do this again soon.
Pleasure. Cheers.
Cheers.